First Pro 360, what is happening? The Pool Boys are back for your Week 5 recap. That's right, it was another wild week in college football. This is starting to get very enjoyable. It's conference season, the games are getting tight, the games mean a little bit more, there's rivalries. I love it. Let's take a look at some of the storylines from this week.
ESPN Plus on the app. Milroe gonna run it again, got a lane, kicked in the turbo, Milroe! Goodbye! Touchdown, Bama!
Nothing wrong with Jalen Buckley there. Into the end zone for Western Michigan.
Oh, good time for McCarthy. Now he wings it downfield. To the end zone, Roman Wilson. Who's got a touchdown? McClain. Running out of time. What do you got? McClain! He's still on his feet. Oh my goodness! It's gone! Unbelievable! It's not gonna make it. What a win for Baylor! One of the most improbable wins.
All right, so week 5 has just capped off, and so maybe it wasn't too noteworthy. We're in conference season now, which means the games are going to be a little tighter. There were some good ones, some ones down to the wire, but again, not too crazy headlines going on. But a couple we're going to dive into. One, so Jim Harbaugh's been back. This is his second week now, so he's saying, I'm officially back now, as we just trounced the Cornhuskers 45-7. Urban Meyer put us on upset alert. Come on, Urban, what you got against the Wolverines? Let's go.
It's tough to win in Nebraska, not for Michigan this year. Speaking of rolling, how about Texas? Are they officially back? They rolled the Tide. Now they're off to a 5-0 start. Arch Manning's down there making it rain with his NIL money. He's not even playing, and they're crushing people. They might be legit this year. They might be back.
Watch out. Hook 'em. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a headline unless we were talking about Coach Prime and his Colorado Buffs. So they were playing USC, who's top 10. And, unfortunately, the Buffs didn't win, but they pushed USC to the limit. They went down big early on, but then they came fighting back, only lost by a touchdown. Caleb Williams, though, showing why he was the Heisman last year and is the front runner this year. So USC, pretty good. Buffs, they're going to be pesky all year. But enough of those headlines. Let's take a look at your leaderboard.
All right, here's your leaderboard. Emma Wan is in first place, 72 points. Let's go, Emma, rocking that number 1 spot. Second place, Dogs are number 1. Another lady. Who run the world? Who run the world? Dogs number 1, 71 points. Well done, Sarah. Grandpa Pa sneaking into third. All right, 69 points. Look out for old Curdy McDirty. He's hanging in there. We got a tie at 4th place. Mitch Merkling, Robin H., 67 points. Definitely still in the hunt.
Yes.
How about 6th place? Another tie. Rachel and Tina hanging in there, 66 points. I love all the ladies on the leaderboard. Just crushing it.
Look good.
8th place. That's right. She's back. Little Owl Pal made her picks this week. We had to put in a special call to Sammy the dog to hook it up. Sammy's going to be watching you now, Alyssa. He's going to be making sure you're making your picks. We got it covered. She's back. All right. 65 points there. Roll Tide, 9th place, 63 points. Neil sneaking in that top 10, just hanging out, biding his time. And then Aaron McCurdy, 10th place, 62 points. We got his picks right this week, I think. So no disrespect there. That's your leaderboard, top 10. Let's hand out some badges.
Well done on your top 10. All right, so our first badge, it usually goes out to that person who led the week in points this week. So Cameron and I were looking at the entries, and we saw something pretty weird. So this first badge is called the Copycats badge because we had Grandpapa, SM1, Tina, and Melanie S. all tied for first place with 15 points, which is a great week, great showing, 15 out of 20, love it. But then we're looking at it, they had all of the same picks. What type of collusion is this? Are you just copying off each other's sheets? What is happening? We can't confirm or deny anything. We do not know, so we're going to just assume you guys were all honorable and made your own picks on your own accord. But we're watching you. We're watching you, copycats. But anyway, congrats on a good week. 15 points. Well done. Keep it up, but watching you, copycats.
It's kind of reminded me of like high school biology class or something. I feel like there's some maybe some sneak peeks on some tests over here. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the vibe. I think, but Steve's like a Boy Scout type. I don't see him doing this, but I don't know.
He was flipping the bird last football season. I don't know. It doesn't seem too Boy Scoutish to me.
He did give him the bird. That's true. All right, our next badge is called the Broken Compass Badge. That's right. This week, there were 6 games that featured directional universities, and Aaron, Austin Porter, and Lindsay struggled with these games. All right, so we had Central Michigan and Western Michigan. Central Michigan and Eastern Michigan. We had Western Michigan and Ball State. We had Georgia Southern and Coastal Carolina. We had Rice and East Carolina. We had Tennessee and South Carolina. We had West Virginia and TCU. The directions were all over the place. Aaron, Austin Porter, Lindsay, they missed at least 4 of these games, if not 5. Okay, so there were only 6 games. They missed a bunch of them. So, guys, get your compass fixed, or the old iPhone. They got them on here now, so you just grab it on there. Hey, let me check my compass here. If you're in Michigan, you got your little snow glove thing or whatever they do. I don't know.
Mitten, Kemper.
The mitten.
Jeez.
So yeah, do better. Do better with your directions.
I'm just thinking of a broken compass. Granted, this is a dated reference now, but the Blair Witch Project, like when that dude kicks the map away and then they get lost. So just don't get lost. Don't see that guy standing in the corner. Creepy. Anyway.
I kicked that map into the creek yesterday. It was useless. I kicked that fucker into the creek.
Yeah.
Fix your compass. Don't be direction challenged. All right. So our next badge we're calling Tea Time, because this is going out to those individuals who picked the letter T the most. That's right. They picked the teams where T is prominent in their logo, or it literally just starts their name. So we had Texas A&M, we had Texas Tech, Troy, Tennessee, TCU, and Virginia Tech. So there were 6 T games, and these people picked 5 out of the 6 T teams to win. So for Roll Tide, Lil Alpal, and Serena, you guys were loving your tea in your tea time. Maybe some biscuits and crannies. We don't know. But we do know you love some tea. Enjoy it. You picked a lot of teas this week. Little alphabet soup, too.
Fetch me a cucumber sandwich.
Please.
For the rest of the week, you've got to talk like this as well. So
I
there you
think
go.
that
You're
is-
welcome.
Oh, well done. I like it. Enjoy. Please film it.
There's something very summery and very English about cucumber sandwiches. They make up a perfect part of afternoon tea, along with scones, clotted cream and jam. We're going to be doing that a bit later.
All right, we've got to highlight the bottom of the pile. The notorious, the dubious distinction. Lindsay and Brent Lanier. Not to be confused with Lindsay Lanier and Brent Lanier. Lindsay Lanier would probably be crushing this pool. But Lindsay and Brent Lanier, 51 and 49. Hey, at least you're above 500.
That's true.
Not so bad. That just means it's a really competitive pool. You guys are currently at the bottom of the pile, eye gouging, all kinds of nasty stuff going on down there. Let's work our way back up. Let's make your picks every week, and let's make sure we're maybe consulting with some oracles. Maybe you've got a dog who can make your picks for you. I don't know. A cat. I don't know. Maybe get out the old tuba section t-shirt. Brent, I don't know.
Tea.
Figure it out. Maybe drink some more tea. Who knows?
Who knows? Okay, well, don't worry. You won't be staying there for long, hopefully. Just you'll work your way back up. But firstPRO 360, week 5 officially completed. Wow, this season is just flying by. We are loving what we are seeing so far. We can't wait to see what's coming up next. But just remember, you got to make your picks. We don't want to have Sammy the dog come find each and every one of you. So, until next time, the Pool Boys are out.